Have you ever been in a meeting or a conversation when someone asks you a sudden question and suddenly your mind goes completely blank? You know the answer, you understand the topic, but the words just vanish. Your heart races, your voice trembles, and the silence feels like an eternity. Welcome to Book Essence. Today, we're diving into a book that solves this exact problem. Think Faster, Talk Smarter by Matt Abrahams. Abrahams argues that speaking well under pressure isn't a rare talent, it's a skill anyone can learn. Before we unlock these secrets, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Join our community and master the art of communication in minutes. If you're ready to find your voice, let's get started. Chapter 1: Why We Lose Our Words. In high-pressure moments, your brain doesn't fail because it's weak, it fails because it's trying to protect you. When you feel stressed, your brain enters emergency mode. It perceives a social situation as a physical danger, stopping deep thought to focus on survival. And for the brain, survival often means silence. We blame ourselves, saying, "I'm just not good at speaking." But the truth is, we aren't failing at speaking, we're failing at managing the pressure. 3 hidden forces trip us up: the fear of judgment, the perfectionist trap of wanting the perfect first sentence, and the lack of an internal structure. This book is here to give you that structure, so you can think fast and talk clear, even in the toughest moments. Chapter 2: Calm the inside to steady the voice. Before you learn to talk fast, you must learn to quiet the noise. Anxiety won't disappear completely, but you can make it quiet and manageable. Here's a secret: your brain can't tell the difference between anxiety and excitement. They feel the same physically. Instead of telling yourself, "I'm nervous," say, "I'm excited," or "I'm ready." This small shift retargets that energy. Also, remember your body. A tight shoulder tells the brain there's a threat. A simple, deep breath sends a signal back to your brain that everything is okay. Don't focus on how you look, focus on what you want to say. When the message is the priority, your voice finds its freedom. Chapter 3: Clarity over Brilliance. When a sudden question hits you, your brain is tested on its ability to organize. You don't need to be a genius or use complex words. You just need to grab the idea and present it before time runs out. The secret is presence. If you're worried about the result or making a mistake, you lose the idea itself. It's like walking on a narrow bridge. If you look down, you fall. But if you focus on the next step, you reach the end smoothly. Don't look for the perfect sentence, just find the start. Once you speak the right beginning, the rest will follow naturally. And remember, clarity is more important than intelligence. People don't want big words, they want a message they can understand. Chapter 4: When You Don't Have the Answer. What do you do when a question leaves you empty-handed? First, don't answer immediately. Take a second or two. That silent pause isn't a sign of weakness, it's a sign of intelligence. It gives your brain time to breathe and organize. Second, don't seek the complete answer right away. Start with a piece of what you know. Once you give your brain a starting point, it will take care of the rest. Think of it like driving a car on a narrow road. You don't need speed, you need a steady hand. Strong responses come from clarity, not from rushing. Take a second, start simple, and let the idea take shape through your voice. Chapter 5: Accepting Imperfection. One of the biggest causes of stress is the fear of making a mistake. But even the world's best speakers make mistakes all the time. The difference is that they don't give the mistake more power than it deserves. A small slip of the tongue or a 2-second silence is rarely noticed by the audience. People care about what they're getting from you, not what you're losing. In fact, small mistakes make you more human, more relatable, and warmer. If you try to be perfect, you become stiff. If you speak simply and clearly, even with a stumble, people trust you more. Acceptance is your strongest weapon against anxiety. Chapter 6. Daily Practice. You don't have to wait for a big job interview or a major presentation to practice. Life has full of opportunities. A short chat with a friend, a simple discussion at work, or a question from a family member. These are all training sessions. Real skill isn't built in books, it's built in the small moments of every day. Every time you speak with stability, your brain gets faster and your voice gets clearer. It's like a drop of water on a stone. It builds up until you have transformed your confidence without even noticing. In the end, you don't become a confident speaker by memorizing rules. True speech is born from within, from your presence and your understanding of yourself. Matt Abrahams isn't teaching you to be someone else. He's teaching you to be you, but with more clarity and a steadier voice. Your true voice has been there all along. Stress just covers it up. When you relax, breathe, and let your words out without resistance, you discover a power you never knew you had. Thank you for listening to this essence of Think Faster, Talk Smarter. Now, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Have you ever had a mind blank moment? How did you handle it? Don't forget to subscribe and join the Book Essence family. See you in the next book summary, because your voice deserves to be heard.